Hey, welcome to Wolf Talk Podcast. I'm here with Cricket. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So, tell me a little bit about how you got into music.
Um, I originally started writing music when I was a kid, and it's something that just kind of stood with me, as far as sinking in. A lot of my family's done music. My cousin's actually pretty popular country music. He's in the country music scene, and he's pretty popular. His name's Hunt Pearson, but he's actually out of Jackson, Tennessee. So it just kind of runs in the family. And I guess about 5 years ago, I got introduced to a battle rap app, and it was called Rap Fame. And I got on there and I met some good people, and they kind of got me interested in it. In it, and I learned like the fundamentals of rap. Double entendres, name flips. The important things. Like if you're really going to do battle rap, like that's the things that you need to know. And
Right.
really, I mean, it helps you whenever you're making music because I mean, it helps you to be more on your toes. You know what I mean? You come up with stuff right then. You don't have to sit and just write and write because you get used to doing it. And a lot of these songs that I've recently worked on have been with a guy with named Bubba Hayes, and he's on the same app, Rap Fame. You can find us on there, BandLab, Spotify, YouTube Music, a lot of different places. And we met about 5 years ago, and we've done little pieces of songs here and there, and we started at the very bottom, like not knowing how to really be on beat, not knowing how to really put a song together, and we kind of grew together. And they give you the ability to be on there and you can kind of network, you know what I mean? So you get to meet a lot of people and a lot of talented
Right.
people. And even if they're, musically not sound, you might meet somebody that's good at writing. So like really the networking part is really important on that app. And so
Absolutely.
I think without that app, like I wouldn't even be sitting here in front of you talking about my music today because a lot of them people on there, even when I sucked, they were behind me.
Right.
And so it definitely makes a difference to have people behind you. Uh, One of the songs that I sent you, "Bury Me with My Guns," I just wanted to bring up because it's important to me. When I was originally writing that song, my dad was going through like a tough time to where we didn't know if he was going to make it or not. He had open heart surgery and like he was really struggling in the ICU, and so that was a time of my life to where I was really scared. And then I wanted to make a song in reference about kind of his life and in honor of him. And so when I thought about my dad, I thought about outlaws and I thought about, the things he went to prison for, which is like guns and things like that. And so I put all that in that song with him in mind. And, I haven't never told nobody that, Bubba Hayes is the only one that I've told that, until now. So with that song, there was a lot of heart put into that and, a lot of meaning behind it. And I think that's one of the first songs that I've ever made that like really just had that true meaning to me that just meant more to me than it did to anybody else. So it's almost sentimental.
Well, that's awesome. Well, okay. As far as any musician, everything should be sentimental because
Right.
every song that you make is like a baby.
I put a lot of music together, but like honestly, like I said, that's the only one that like the hook in it and like even my verse on it and even like it ended up crazy because Bubba Hayes he said something about his dad in the verse, and we had not even had that conversation yet about what was going on with my dad. And it was kind of crazy that we ended up on the same page in that song because like
Oh
we had
my
not
god,
even
that's
conversated. Yeah,
oh,
like it was meant
absolutely.
to be.
That is
You know what I
weird.
mean? So it just
Yeah.
resonated with me. That song hit
Right.
harder than any of the rest of them that I've done. It was like it was meant to be.
All right. So let's go ahead and play that since we're talking about it.
All right.
Bury me with my guns, bury me with my tattoos and scars. Bury this soul how long, bury this soul how long. with his gun,
Guns,
with his gun.
guns,
Yo, we tell me, boy, you stand your ground. You win some, lose some, but never back down.
back down.
Hate to be proud, it's a struggle coming up to try to hold down. Anything
First time.
I had, they gon' want to take. So keep it at the waist and protect your plate. If it come down to it, you take a life away. Ain't no regrets, that was his mistake. Yo, pussy ass boy should've got out the way. Your mama should've told his ass not to play. It's all lies on you when they plotting away. You leave a friendly faces with talk to hate. Hate must give her to the rat and snake. Trust nobody that'll keep you safe. I heard this and I heard that, but I don't give a fuck what they got to say. Cause I don't be about mine, boy, to the dirt. Trying to have a thing for I return to earth. They say before I grow, I gotta heal first. But I never forget why his face on the shirt. My whole life never had nothing. So-called friends wanna hold something. Hand out like I own something. Motherfuckers must think I'm a hoe or something. I still protected. Smith and Wesson. Never let them take my blessing. Keep a close mouth, give you no confession. Lord, please forgive me, y'all, my transgression. I'm a bad man, I'm a sad man. Call this pain, make a mad man. I might die by it, so I live by it to my last stand. If you can.
Please bury me with my gun. Cause you don't bury him that long. But I buried him with his gun. Yeah, bury me with my gun. Bury me with my tattoos and scars. Bury it so I long. Bury it so I long. With his guns. With his guns. With his gun. When you put me in a box, put me in there with my gun. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else. As long as my tattoo scars and my guns remain intact. I ain't worried about no clothes. Bury me without a shirt on. I've been saying that since I was a kid. Tattoos all over my body tell a story for real. I done been through some shit, seen all these people say that they love me, and then go ghost. That's the way that it goes when you out here in this game chasing gold. I'm not fucked up by no hoe. I've been trying to get rich for real. I've been on the road staying in my own zone. Not thinking about nothing else. But when I die, baby, just remember one thing. Put me in a box with my guns, cause they're the only ones that held me down. The only ones I could count on. Seem like the only times that I can remember anybody really being there was my 4 5. Seem like I need more time with them. Just me and my twins and help. Seem like I did this shit by myself with nobody else's help. Ran it up and I can't help it. So much different, I'm selfish, I need help. When you put me in the ground, please bury me with my gun. Cause you don't bury him now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I really wish I could have put some more money into that song. You know what I mean? But you work with what you got for sure.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, that song was really good.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to mention that Bubba Hayes put a lot of work into that time, a lot of work into that song. He spent a lot of time on that. I'm not so good at the mixing part, and that's that's kind of where he's a little bit better than I am. So the both of us together, we end up making some really good music for sure.
So
He was in the first
you guys,
verse, like just so everybody's clear. He was in the first verse. I was on the hook and the second verse, and so if you're unfamiliar with my music or how I sound, so you know.
so you got some new stuff that's coming up?
Yeah, I actually did that this morning. So I've been listening to this song called "Hard to Love," and he's been doing a open verse challenge. It's a guy named Coleman Lane. Like I've been listening to him. He released a song called "First Day Out," and it was like just fucking amazing. Like his voice is amazing, and the way he does beat drops, like the way he is like on beat, and then like when he has beat drops, he's just fucking on point. Like he's one of a kind. And if you go and listen to him, like you'll understand what I'm talking about. But he's doing this open verse challenge called Hard to Love, and I've seen a lot of these country rap artists, some of the ones that I'm competing with, whether they like it or not. That's how it is. But so I decided to go ahead and put a verse on that, and so I was going to release it on this, and then I'm going to release the YouTube video right after we get done here.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of this new music is coming out really, really authentic, really, really dope. And I'd like to say that I'm different from anybody else. For sure, I sound different, and I pride myself in that for sure.
Well, absolutely, and you need to be yourself. So,
Absolutely.
so are you traveling soon, or do you got tours, or?
Uh, no, honestly, like I said, this is something that I just recently decided that I was going to take up and start doing. You know, just being hard at it. And I think the first process for me is going to be I'm working on a mixtape right now with a recording studio here in town called Perfect World, and we're wanting to put together a mixtape, and they're going to help me market it, and we're just going to see where it goes. And from there, then we'll see if maybe we can do some venues. I might do some local venues here in Pueblo, or maybe in Colorado Springs or something. But as far as traveling right now, my job just isn't going to allow me to do that. In the meantime, I still got all my bills, so it's hard to like
Oh,
shift from.
trust me, I know bills are a pain in the ass, right?
If it wasn't for the babies, you know what I mean, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal to just jump in the fucking car and sleep type shit to do what I got to do. But
Oh
you know,
yeah, bills are a pain in the ass.
yes, they are. I got a song that I'm actually working on right now that'll be out within the next 2 months, and it's called "Dependent on Me," and it's talking about that. There are people depending on me, and
Yeah,
that's
okay.
that's
I have to ask one question. You're in Colorado. Have you heard of Peach Street Revival?
I've heard of them, but I don't know anything about
Okay. Well, I just
them.
wondered if you like perform
I've
with
been
them
trying to
at
kind
one
of tune
point.
into some of the local artists here, cause so I can kind of emulate that
Well,
and put
no,
it into
they're
some of
from
mine.
they're from Colorado. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I've only been here about, I guess, 7 months now, something like that.
Well,
Yeah, I
definitely
haven't been here very long.
look into them because they're
I
pretty
know, I know a guy named Oreo.
okay.
Yeah, I know him just a little
So do
bit. Like
I.
we've had a couple conversations.
So
Seems like
I
really good
yeah.
guy.
So do I.
I know he's
I
got some
actually
dope
had
music out right now.
I actually had an interview with him. So yeah, I know him pretty well too.
Yeah, I was aware of that. Yep. Just wanted to throw that up there, so promote his music a little bit, help the guy out. hmm I definitely believe that when local artists work together, they're gonna accomplish a lot more versus all that dumb shit you see on the internet. That's not realistic in life. We have to work together to be able to accomplish shit, and that's just what it is.
And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to work together,
Right.
trying to build this all a family. Like
Yeah, that's what it's about. I mean, leaving room for the next guy, and that's what I've always been told is trying to make something for yourself, but leave room for the next guy so that they can eat too. You know, everybody got babies.
and absolutely. Like
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got a talent, and I just don't promote just artists. I promote authors. I promote actors, filmmakers, and that's what I'm basically focused on. Businesses. I actually did a business interview, so that's a thing too.
I mean,
Um,
I could see how that would be lucrative, honestly. I mean, if you could get into
um,
that.
I promote anybody that's up and coming. I will promote you. I'll put you on my show.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, this isn't something that I've done very long, so it ain't like I've had other podcasts. This is the very first one, so I appreciate your time, for real. I haven't. Now I've done
Well, I'm
like live,
honored I'm the
like
first one.
I've done in-person interviews. I went about a year ago, and I did a show at a place called Lavo in Nashville, Tennessee. It's in Antioch, and it was pretty intimidating. I ain't gonna lie. Like there was a shitload of people, and for never doing something like that, I think I handled it pretty well. But they interviewed me afterwards, and of course I didn't get it on camera or nothing. I wish I had, but I didn't. I think I was scared shitless. I ain't gonna lie. Like that was the first time I ever really been around a big crowd like that. Ever all eyes on me. You know what I mean? It's intimidating.
Right.
for sure.
But like I said, I'll definitely, dude. I have an event that I always want to do. I'll definitely bring you out to Ohio.
Oh yeah, that'd be what's up for sure. That'd be something I definitely want to work towards and look forward to. Really, I haven't done a lot of traveling, honestly. Like I've been stuck in Tennessee a lot. I've been on probation or parole or something fucking since I was 18 years old. I'm 38 years old, and I just now got off paper like last year. And like I said, I've been
Well,
here 7
stay
months,
off
so I
of
fucking got the
paper.
fuck
Stay
out of there.
off of
Yeah.
paper. Stay off of paper.
When your fucking minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, you can't expect somebody not to eat. You know what I mean? And then if you got felonies
Okay.
and shit, it's hard to find work there. And I'm just being honest. So I
I
struggled a
get,
lot there.
I get you. I get you.
That's why I
DoorDash.
come out here.
DoorDash.
They won't fuck with me. I got driver record. Like, you know,
Oh yeah.
a real fuck
That's-
up. Like real fuck up.
Mm.
But that's why we work towards being better. You know, I ain't been in no trouble and like it's been a fat minute, like over 3 years. So it ain't like I've been in trouble with that. Was all old shit, and I just was on paper for it for a long time. Took me forever to get that shit behind me. But I think I got arrested, or I know I got arrested in 2011, and it took me till 2022 to get off paper. That many years.
Well, keep it that way.
Oh
Just
yeah, for
keep
sure.
looking. Just keep looking. There's places that do allow you to work.
No, I've got a great job right now. Honestly, like I couldn't ask for better. I've got a good team around me. Like everybody, they're really supportive. Like they knew I was coming to do this. They decided, I was actually supposed to be there till 9. So like I said, I've got some really good people around me right now. Everybody's kind of supporting me, and I appreciate it because for me that's different. Not used to that support. So
Well,
definitely appreciate it.
you do have support. So keep your head up. Everything's gonna
Yeah,
go
for
good,
sure.
and things are gonna turn around.
Yeah, they always do. They always do.
All right,
Just
man.
takes time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hey, I
So
appreciate it.
I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. You have a job to do, and thank you so much for joining. And we will talk soon. And have a good night.
All right, thanks. You too.
All right, bye bye.